So our customer states they have one reverse light out on the left rear. So let's dive in and see what we can find. In this video, I'll show you how to pull a tail light assembly out and how to get to the bulbs and the wires. And we'll inspect it and see what we can find. So after you get to this point, there's a bolt right here. And there's one right up here. And these are very long. It takes a little bit to get them out, but this is what they look like. They're just a long hex. There's two of them. One just below the seatbelt reel, and one right here. This one's kind of harder to get onto, but it's an extension and a 10mm socket. Pull it right out. Now we're just going to grab it and wiggle it, pull it right out. So after you get it down, these just twist and pull out. You can twist your bulb out of there. This one has no reverse light. And that's it right there. Good old single element bulb. So let's put a new one in and see how it goes. So our new bulb is in, and we're going to set the housing back in. But I wanted to show you real quick these two studs, this one and this one, these long bolts. That's where it threads onto. So you guide it on there, and that's how it locks in. So we're going to line it up to our holes in the body there, and down there, and then our plastic guide pin right there, and push it in. And we'll put the bolts on, make sure it works. So now we're going to put our bolts back in, which can be kind of tricky. This one down here is easier to get on, so make sure you have that end in, feel it with your finger. You can go ahead and get it started. Can you give it a pull? Make sure you're on. Go far with it. And this top one, you really have to be careful with. You don't want to drop it. So I'm going to grab my socket and we'll put it in. So I now have the bolt in my socket, and this one is kind of hard to get onto. I'm going to try and get the camera back here as easy as I can. There's a stud right there, and you want to carefully guide this down onto it, because if you drop it, it's a bear to fish out. You give it a couple good turns on it, and same thing, you can grab it, give it a tug. Okay, it's on. Now we'll just tighten them both down and put all the covers back on. So going back together, this panel has this black tab, and it has to fit down into this hole. So the trick is to get these tabs on the top of this panel up into here first. So you have to hold it up, drop this down into the hole a little bit, and then carefully guide those up in, push that on, locked in place. Then we're going to grab our wedge. It fits in one way. Then I'll put our panel back on, and we are all put back together. So it looks like we lucked out and it was just a bad bulb. But we did go ahead and we replaced both sides. But that's how you pull the tail lights off. That's how you get them out. That's how you do it. So if any questions, just ask. All right, have a good one. Thanks.